Hello students of class 5. So today I am going to start a new chapter, chapter number 9, that is shapes, patterns and nets. Very interesting chapter. So first of all we are going to see what are symmetrical figures. Okay, symmetrical figures that will become under shapes. Okay, so you can see what I have written in the board. Symmetrical figures are what figures we can say that are symmetrical. Okay, symmetrical is one half of the symmetrical figure is a reflection of the other half. Okay, suppose there is an object and if I fold that object or if I draw a line between that object, then there will be two parts of that object and one part is exactly similar, or you can say the reflection of the other part. Okay, so similar examples are given in looking back in page number 124. You can see in the book. In one number there are different objects given. So first of all, first number is given an owl. Owl, you can see if you draw a vertical line. Vertical, that means vertical line is called, vertical line is this one. This is vertical line and this is called horizontal line. So if you draw a vertical line exactly between the owl, so you will be able to see that the exactly half part of the owl is similar, or you can say is the reflection of the other half part of the owl. Okay, so you have to draw a line of symmetry. That line maybe that line will be maybe it will be vertical or it may be a horizontal line. Okay, so in case of owl we have to draw a vertical line, that will be the line of symmetry. So which is the line of symmetry? The line which divides an object into two equal parts, same part, exactly similar. Okay, so that is called the line of symmetry. So in owl you have to draw the line of symmetry exactly in between. So this line you have to use in case of owl. Similarly, the second object is a car. Again, you have to draw a vertical line. When you have to draw the line of symmetry, you have to draw a vertical line. And you can see the next one. The next one is a plant. So you can see if you draw a vertical line, the exactly half part will not be equal to the other half part. That means we cannot draw any line of symmetry in this case. Okay, next is one symbol is there. That symbol is also we cannot able to draw the line of symmetry, because in this case also the half part will not be equal. And in the last one, this one, the symbol of anchor, you can see here. So when you draw a vertical line, the half part will be exactly half part of the other. Okay, so in this case also you can draw the line of symmetry. So which one is having the line of symmetry? The owl and an owl, car and this anchor shape. Okay, so you have to circle these shapes. Similarly, in number 2 you have to draw the line of symmetry for these shapes. So the first one, this you can draw vertical line. Similarly, here you can draw a slanting line. Slanting line is this one. Okay, this or this, they are called slanting line. This is called a vertical line and this is a horizontal line. Okay, so it is not necessary, or it is not required, or it is not compulsory, you can say, to draw a vertical line always. Sometimes it may be a vertical line, sometimes it may be a horizontal line. Suppose, see, this is a leaf. Okay, so if I place this leaf like this, so you can see that there is a vertical line, this one, straight line, which divides it into two equal parts. You can see here, if I fold the leaf, then the half part of the leaf is exactly same. This is exactly same as the other half part. You can see here. Okay, so you can say the line of symmetry is this one. This is the line of symmetry. Okay, so similar example you can see in your day-to-day life also. In case of leaf, see this one also. This is also this is the line of symmetry which divides into two equal parts. Okay, if I fold it, it will be exactly one below the other. You can be able to see this one. Okay, so that means the two parts are same. Okay, exactly same. So this line is called the line of symmetry, which divides an object in two equal parts. Okay, so two equal and similar or identical, you can say. Identical means similar. Okay, same parts. So these are some examples. Similar example you can see, if there is a lake, you can see in a lake there is a reflection of trees which is behind that lake. Okay, so there are reflection. Okay, so that reflection is also exactly same as the tree is looking. Okay, so that is the same. So that means you can say that there are many examples of symmetrical figures in day-to-day life also. Sometimes we didn't see that objects, but there are many symmetrical figures you can see around you. Okay, so you have to do number 2. You have to draw a line of symmetry. You can see in this one. Okay, in this you have to draw a line of symmetry in slanting way. This is the slanting line. You have to draw like this. Similarly, in case of pencil also you have to draw a slanting line to divide it into two equal parts. Similarly here in case of butterfly, here you have to draw a vertical line. Okay, so next number 3 is patterns. Okay, so in patterns you can see there are pattern in case of numbers also, in case of figures, in case of objects also. So here you can see there are two similar. You can see here, this is one pattern, this is another pattern. So another pattern you have to draw like this only. Okay, so you have to complete this pattern. Try to complete this pattern. Okay, similarly the last one you can see one pink circle is there. In the next one there are two pink circles. In the next one again 3 pink circles are there. And in the next one number of circle is, that means number of circles are increasing by 1 every time. So in the last case you have to draw one more circle. So you have to complete the pattern. You have to draw one more. Okay, so complete this. So the next is symmetry, line of symmetry. You can see here the Charminar. Okay, if you divide exactly between, if you draw a line vertically between this, okay, you will you came to know that this part, this half part will be exactly the reflection of the other half part, or you can say that will be the similar part. Okay, so that will be the line of symmetry. So there are many examples, like you have seen Taj Mahal in photos also. You have seen Taj Mahal. So if you draw a vertical line exactly middle of the Taj Mahal vertical line, you will be able to see that both the parts which are divided, they are identical, they are similar. Okay, so these are symmetrical figures. Okay, so see students, this chapter is based upon the activities. You can do it at home also. So in exercise 9.1 you can see you have to draw the line of symmetry. So here you can see this is a rectangle. Okay, in case of rectangle you can draw many symmetrical lines. One will be horizontal, one will be vertical. Okay, so draw the symmetrical line. Vertically one will be vertical and other will be horizontal. Okay, similarly this shape you can see here. Okay, in this shape also you can draw many lines. Okay, you can see, just turn your book, you can see this is a square. So in a square there are many lines of symmetry. So one will be vertical, another will be horizontal, and the two will be, you have to join the corner lines. Okay, corner points, opposite points you have to join. So if you join the opposite points, you will see that there are total 4 lines of symmetry. Okay, in case of the second figure you will get 4 lines of symmetry. Similarly you have to draw in all these cases, you have to draw lines of symmetry. Okay, and next in question number 2, look at these flags and say whether they have 0, 1 or 2 lines of symmetry. So you can see in Australian flag there will be no lines of symmetry, as this you can see this one, this symbol is exactly placed at one corner of the flag and it is not at any other place. So if you draw one line of symmetry, then this part will not come in the exactly half part of the other. Okay, so there will be no lines of symmetry. That means you have to write in box, you have to write 0. Okay. Similarly here in number B, you have to check how many lines of symmetry are there. Similarly in number C, this is an Indian flag. You can see how many lines of symmetry will be there. You have to check. Okay. Similarly in South Korean flag, you have to check. Okay. So try to do this question. This is very simple. Canadian flag in number E, you have to draw only one lines of symmetry. That will be what? That will be vertical. So it will divide into two equal parts. Similarly in Japanese flag, there will be two. Okay. Okay, one will be vertical and another will be horizontal. Okay, like this. So try to do this. Next is number 3. Use a mirror on the red line to draw the reflection of the shape. So you have to draw the other part. See, I have done it. So you have to draw it in book itself. So just draw. Complete this one. Okay. So in next question number 4 is, traditionally people decorate eggs for the festival of Easter. You know, there is a festival Easter, and in that festival people decorate eggs. Okay, outside that egg they draw, they used to color, using color they used to decorate the eggs. So draw a design on one side of the egg and use a mirror on the line of symmetry to copy the reflection on the other side. One has been partly done for you. So this part is done for you. Next you have to color this half part. Okay, exactly similar as which already done. Okay. Similarly here in the second case also you have to draw. So you can use your own designs also. See, I have drawn one design. So that will be exactly, that should be exactly similar to the half part. Similarly, you can draw it like this also. So one part should be similar with the other part, with the other half part. Okay. So students, see, the next topic is turning shapes. That is a very interesting topic. You can see here. So you have to remember one thing first. So you have to turn here. You have to turn the shapes. Okay. Whichever shapes is given, you have to turn the shape. So how to turn the shape? The first rule is you have to turn it in clockwise direction. Clockwise means how the clock runs. You can see like this. Okay, like this clock runs from this to this position. Okay, so this you have to remember. You have to go clockwise. You cannot go in this direction. Okay, in this direction you cannot go. You have to go in this direction only. So that will be clockwise direction. And next you have to if your object is like this, you have to turn and you have to go like this. Okay, then next will be this and next will be this. You cannot turn from here to here. You have to start from this position. You have to stop in this position first, and then after that you have to stop in this position. Then after that you have to stop in this position. So these are the positions which are defined. You have to turn. Okay. So these are the 2 points which you have to keep in mind. So first I told you already that clockwise direction, and the second point is you have to maintain this position. You cannot stop in between. You have to go from this and you have to stop here. Again you have to stop in this position. Again you have to stop in this position. So after turning, every time you have to stop in this particular position. So see, I am giving you one example now. So this is a rectangle. You can say this is a rectangular bar. Okay, so at one side one small triangle is there, and at one side, and the other side one small circle is there. So I am turning it. Okay, I am turning it. That means I have to turn, first of all I have to turn in clockwise direction, this direction. Okay, this is after turn. I am turning this one. So when I am turning this one, this has to be like this. Okay, I have to suppose this is rectangular bar. So I have to turn. So like this, it is like this. So I have to go like this. That means this will be the position. Okay. So now you can see the triangle shifts its position. Triangle will go to that side and the circle will go to that side. Okay. So this is called, this turn is called 1/4 turn. 1/4 turn, or you can say quarter turn. You have to remember this. This is very important. Okay. So why we are saying 1/4 turn? Because see, how many parts are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. That means we have to turn 4 parts. So out of 4 parts, how many parts we have traveled? How many parts, how many times we have turned? Only we have turned how many times? Only one time. That means we have to turn, see, 1, 2, 3 and then 4. For coming in the same position, we have to cover how many turns? We have to cover 4 turns, and out of 4 turns we have turned 1 cover. We have finished 1 cover till now. So 1 turn we have finished till now. So out of 4 we have covered 1 turn. So that's why it is called 1/4 turn. Okay. Similarly, again I am turning this. Okay. So see, suppose this is my rectangular bar. Again I am turning this one. So it is like this. So next, after turn, this will go down and this will go up. So this will go down and this will go up. So triangle is placed below and the circle should be moved upward. Okay. So this is after turn. So that means how many turns we have completed? 2 turns. Out of 4 turns, how many turns we have completed? 2 turns. So we can write 2/4 turn. But you can see here 2/4 turn in simplest. This is a fraction. See. So in simplest, if you want to convert it into simplest fraction, if you want to reduce into simplest fraction, you have to divide the numerator and denominator by 2. By that way, you will get 1/2. So this is what? This is 1/2 turn. You can say 1/2 turn, or you can say half turn. Okay, half turn. Because why it is half? Because see, we are covering out of how many turns are there? Total 4 turns are there, and out of 4 turns we have completed how many turns? 2 turns. Okay, and 4, half of 4 is what? 2. So that's why it is called 1/2 turn or half turn. Okay. So next case is, see, again after turn. So my now this object is like this. Now after turning, so this will come in this position. Triangle will be placed here and the circle will be placed here. So see, this is the object. Okay. Okay. So this is what? This is what? This is 3/4 turn. Because we are turning out of 4, we are turning how many? Yes, we have covered 3 turns. This is very simple. See. Okay. Then next, after this, this was like that only. So after turning, we have to go in which position? We have to go like this. So again this is like this one. So see the first figure. First was like that only. So this is same as 1. So this is what? That means we have covered 4 out of 4 turns. We have covered all the 4 parts. So what will be 4/4? You know, this is 1. That means after 1 full turn, we got the same object again. Okay, so that is the whole turning process I have shown you. So try to go through this video again and again. If you don't understand, try to go through again and just see the video again. Okay, and if you have doubt further, then you can ask in the doubt class also. So students, the exercise question, that is exercise 9.2, it is written here, which of these shape will look the same after 1/4 turn. So what was 1/4 turn? That means we have to turn only 1 time. Okay. So you can see this is a shape of plus sign. If you turn the plus symbol, you know that if you turn plus symbol, that means 1/4 turn, that will remain same. Okay. So this figure will remain same after 1/4 turn. But if you turn this figure, the second one, this will become like this. Okay. This will become straight. So that will be not similar like this. Okay. So this will not look same after 1/4 turn. Similarly, this x, this will also not be same. Okay. Similarly, this one, you can see this is a symmetrical figure. Okay. This is a symmetrical figure, and if you turn 1/4, that will be again same because the whole color is same. That is yellow color. If you turn, you will get the same figure again. But you will not get in the third figure. Why we are not getting in the third figure? Because see, this is a taller figure, and from this side, there is not much space. If you turn this like this, so this will come like x only, but there will be much more distance. So this will come like this. If you turn 1/4, then this will look like this. But now it looks like this one. See, okay, so after 1/4 turn, okay, after turning we'll get this, but see, both are not same. Okay, so this is this will not be same, this third number, fourth number will be same. Again, number 5 number will not be same, because see, the color is different. Okay, if the color will be same, then we can say that we will get the same one. Okay, so like this you have to do the question number 2 and question number 3. You have to do it in book itself. Then from question number 5, okay, students, you can do question 4, 5, because all you have to do in all the topics includes the turning of shapes only. Okay, so try to do the questions. If you find difficulty, you can ask. Okay, students, then I am finishing today's class.